Oh, folks, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. So tempting to say Heaven's Ward, but I'm not on to Heaven's Ward? Heaven's Ward? Whatever. Not on to, quite on to that content yet. We're still on A Realm Reborn. The way I am using Dragoon, which is from Heaven's Ward. That is a nice bit of artwork, I have to say. Now that my glasses are shining a bit, I can actually see it. More than a little bit blind. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. A cross-section of meat sliced from the tail of a spotted mud puppy. The bone has not been removed. Oh dear, remind me never to wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. That was what I was meant to use. Yes, I was wondering, I thought it was a bit tough. Anyway. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these three and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. You lad, I don't think I didn't see you and the cook sparring together. We make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust for the steak, it'll be my You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust for the steak, it'll be my pleasure to oblige you. I'd love to see an actual proper reading of that. I was trying, when I read it first time, I was gonna, like to myself, I was gonna try and, read it more, without the grin on my face, but it was impossible. I'd love to see an actual proper reading of that. It would be hysterical. The rubbery texture of mud puppy meat will ensure your jaws grow exhausted before your belly grows full. Mwah! Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I discerned 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. A little bird tells me that you slew some crocs in an effort to curry my favour. I'm afraid you've been had, sir. That young fellow merely sought to shirk his duties. Still, your heart was in the right place. It cannot be denied that the people of Cortez are better off without those beasts. Very well, I'll see that Lord Dromont is made aware of your deeds. Do try to understand my lord's position, though. It is a responsibility to ensure the wiper in front is prepared for every eventuality, be it an endless blizzard or the Rivarian assault. It will not put our efforts to retake the stone vigil at risk without good cause, which you have yet to give. Well, actually, I gave it, but he just, kind of got shut down by the other guy. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this god's forsaken waste. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Helen's blessing be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. The dragon minions are dead? Now, do you not feel like a man grown, with honor intact? Know that you removed one of the obstacles to retaking this stone vigil. How like the Rivarians to send their mindless minions to do the dirty work? We have the advantage over them, for all who serve Ishgard do so free, proud, and clear of thought. I'll grab this. It doesn't give any protection, but maybe its stats are better. Yes, they are. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive a proper sustenance? You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Dundare must do more than his fair share for the sake of Ishgard. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working clerics of the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Miqo'te? She's doubtlessly so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. It seems that that word is just another word for cleric. So I'm just going to say cleric instead of this seeming French word for it. Or if it's not French, then it's pseudo-French. Okay. She's gone, and I couldn't save her. Is that the same hairstyle as the Final Fantasy protagonist? Like guy from 15? Just different hair color? Probably not. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Is that... Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Raptor stew. A tender piece of lean raptor shank stewed with mushrooms. A Caroline canopy specialty. Knight's bread. Hard Laven rye bread, traditionally eaten, but a nice Ishgard. I have no idea. What's determination? Okay, it's that. And then tenacity, what's that? Okay. So it's kind of the same thing, really? Well. Yeah, they do seem to be have. Oh wait, only applicable when the role is tank. Okay, determination it is. I may never use this food, but I may as well have a stock of it that's actually relevant for my thing of it. Lawrence, please be safe. Well, Carmine the cleric, actually, maybe it's French for surgeon, because it's has the bottom half of that word there. Seeks his infusion for an ailing infirmary, but she'll settle for an adventure instead. Ah, the poor soul. She has a betrothed, yet she will die without hearing his voice. She's betrothed, yet she will die without hearing his voice speak towards passing. He deserted, you see, on the eve of a battle with the dragons. No anguishes in the dungeons. I cannot give her more time. Not with such medicines as I possess, at any rate. At the very least, take a word to Earl of Orange. They might say such prayers as he is able. It would have been better if the door would open out the way. Gotta be honest. The beady eyes upon you. Dwarf rats. This ain't dwarf. Also, something I realized. Seize. Okay. Fine. Should queue up for these. Figure I probably should try and get one done a day at least. I keep my fresh ingredients outside. Try to bring them back once. Come on, they're as hard as a rock and just about as tasty. And you don't even notice the rotting vegetables right here. Or the fact that a tree rats just materialized. What great passive observation he has. Now, playing this just makes me really want to play the other Final Fantasy games. I really want to go play Final Fantasy 9 now, for example. I think I'll see if I can't play them, and I plan to do an entire series of it. like all Final Fantasy games, you know. Well, maybe not all Final Fantasy games, but level 1 through, well, not level 1, but Final Fantasy 1 through 15 or whatever. The main ones. I might even do some spin-offs, but at the very least I'll do the main ones. Certainly I probably have enough done there if just doing the main ones. Given that, what, we're on 15 now? 2 are MMOs, I'm currently playing 1. So... we'll discount the other MMO. I may or may not get onto that. I'll treat the MMOs as separate affairs, like. So, 13 JRPGs. That's a fair bit, you know? Never even mind, like, the, 3, Lightning spin-offs and the 3 ones for Final Fantasy 14. So, no, not 14, Final Fantasy 7. Halfway. So, yeah. Just looking at the main games, there's 13 for me to do there. And that's just the main game, and not including, like, Crisis Core or Lightning Returns, you know? So... that's plenty for me to do there without you know, as is, like. So yeah, I feel I'm forgetting some, but some of what I was saying, but whatever. Little can be done about that. I don't really care. I'm doing a few of these jobs, but it's only a few. For some, like the Pushful Sir Onsendal, an adventurer is not but a scullion for a task most macabre. Oh, have fun. When a chance to see a real-life heretic presents itself, how can an adventurer resist? Visit with Boyle and see what rattles his cage today. Mwahaha! Do you see the great dragons? Dravas Mundi has risen. Bend the knee, bondsman, before our righteous conquerors. They sent you. I know. A slave or a servant to those are the choices. So many voices. Shh. I must make an offering. Quickly, bondsman. Tell the slave Ferdinand to send a fattened calf. Oh, he's huge. What can an adventurer want with a man whose purse is empty, a name besmirched? What? Words of passing? No, they said she was on the mend. If you would ever love to hear me, there's something hid in the forest southeast of here. You shall know it by the sign. Take it to her surgeon, I beg you. Boy wants another sacrifice, eh? That crazy, unbelieving son of a troll. He won't shut up when he gets in this state. Makes these dungeons a living hell, you believe you me. Here, just take him this dead rat. That'll keep him quiet for a bit. He does these rituals, you know. Fair turns his stomach, but anything for a little peace. Bondsman, I see the troll Feredix has prepared us the fattened calf. The Dragon Lords will be most pleased. Even after death, his beady eyes glare at you with what can only be described as deep-seated hate. Beautiful, Innocent? Shh, my moo cow. Don't tell them you're innocent. It's worse that way. Oh, Dravas Mundi, accept this offering and let me be reborn in flames. Pine pinch, pig's fat, dry brush, rock oil. Don't forget hair. Hair burns, but only a little bronze rattle that he loves so well. That only melts. Mwahaha. That only melts. Finally some peace. I tell you, some of these unbelievers seem normal enough at first, but they show their true face after the Inquisitors get to work on them. Best not to consort with them that's in the dungeons, eh? To be fair, given the work we've seen of the Inquisitors thus far, maybe the people are utterly broken. Maybe it's not them being unbelievers. Maybe the Inquisitors just tortured them that badly. Look, the Inquisitor was already having one guy try and fling himself to death, you know? The Inquisitor is clearly in on it. Sure, I'll head to the forest and go get it. Very slow paced game with lots of running back and forth. And the I feel like the mount speed boosts here aren't quite as powerful as they would be in, say, like WoW. Sorry. Thought something was gonna fall. Just left the potion off on the ground. Orange treasure turns out to be an alchemic concoction of Ul'dah origin. What you hold in your hand costs man his freedom, may save a woman's life. Deliver it to Carmine forthwith, and the Fury take you if you drop it. Huh. So he deserted to go get a cure for his beloved. That's rough. Knowing I started recording late, so who knows if I'll be able to get into any of these side objectives. I'm trying to get, the whole day went awkward. I only got to get in for 40 some minutes, but probably actually a bit more, but still, I had a raid today, and I had only gotten in for a fraction of it. I missed like first two hours something of it. It's quite annoying. And actually, let me talk to you. I'm playing you again. Cards must be played in random order determined before the match. Okay, this is obnoxious. Draw. Oh, that is obnoxious. The rules here against this guy changed. That's annoying. I suppose he does keep it fresh, but it's oh so very obnoxious. Damn it. Yeah, I can't win against this guy. A careless mistake, fear not. If you ever challenge me again, I shall gladly accept. Yeah, no. Need to get better cards. Ah, the poor soul, she still breathes, but adventurer, does he pray for her soul? A lavish blend of unnecessarily expensive ingredients based on a recipe conceived at the Alchemist Guild in Ul'dah. An alchemical concoction, as costly as it is hard to obtain. You say it was hidden in the forest. This bottle holds the truth of Orin's desertion. He ran that he might find it for her, and when he knew he was to be captured, he took great pains to hide it, knowing his pursuers would have simply destroyed it as a trader's refuse. I cannot thank you enough for keeping faith in him. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have a patient to save. I'll take 3 mega potions. Not enough. Not enough medicine, not enough supplies, not enough hands. Valor is all very fine and good, but brave is it to be. But brave is like to turn into bedridden, and ideals don't sharpen the soul blades. Wish you could sign up for more than just one thing. Okay. Okay, we can go to this guy. Money's kind of easy to get in so far, and even have plenty of stuff stored in my inventory that I could sell for a nice bit of cash. See, I have 47 of these, and multiply that out by 500, and you'll find out how much extra cash I could have on me. Did I not make myself clear? Begone from my sight, foreigner, or shall I have you removed? A sealed scroll addressed to Lord Duromont of House Durandare and carelessly dropped by Nivy. A missive? Give me that. House Forteps and Huant hereby formally advise that all restrictions on employing foreign sellswords be... these are not more than ill-conceived notions of a hopeless romantic and a naive worldling. House Durandare will not even be in this position. Had House Hohenart failed to hold the Stone Vigil. They would have us pit one horde against another. Nay, I say, we need only Ishgardian steel to cleanse the realm of these godless heathens. And how well is that working out for you, considering how long the Holy War has been going on for? Or Durant rejected our proposal, didn't he? I could hear him shouting from even from here. Alas, he's not the only one to heap disdain upon House Hohenart. Ever since we lost the steel and stone vigils, we've been at the mercy of the other high houses. We should be the ones fighting to reclaim the lost outposts. It is House Durandare that must pay the price for our failure. But how can I bear Lord Durandare's harsh words back to Lord Francel? Mayhap I should remain here for the nonce. It doesn't really fit for there to be so much meat on the tables, like a whole chicken and shit. When people were complaining about no meat things for the last like fortnight, you know, doesn't make sense. Good and well, there's fewer vermin to get at our larder. They remain too numerous, however. There must be a large nest somewhere down below. Kill the king rat and the common rats will lose heart. Something both we and the dragons know well. I've tracked the rats as well as I can, and they look to slip outside as often as not. There must be an opening that leads to the nest, somewhere outside the stronghold. Roll waiting list number 5. Alright. Didn't really get much use of Gannet this time, but that's fine. Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new albemic. Might have a word with you, Drumcren. It concerns the surgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient albemics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced albemic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles similar feelings. All required to complete the device are the cores of 6 ice sprites, though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, as a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within, rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Now, if anyone can do it, Sid could, I'm sure. He's done plenty of shit before in games, in the different games. Like in 6, he turned into a suicide bomber that managed not to die from the explosive in his hand, that someone managed to cave in a mountain around him. And he also survived a few 100-foot drop of a fall. So, if anyone can pull it off, it's him. That is a nice little warning I got there. Like, seriously. Would have been handy for that one dungeon fight in WoW. I went in, I died once, and my gear started breaking. Well, it all went yellow, then we died a few more times, and my gear was totaled. Actually, I didn't even have a weapon at one stage. Go. Mount up. Curious, how is he doing on XP? Nearly rank 3, which will get him increased HP. Part of me is thinking I could get him Choco regen, and then I could just use him in free stance. So I could just have him there doing damage or healing as the AI decided. To be honest, I think I shouldn't bother trying to do any mining here. I seem to just get ice shards, which are fine. There's, you know, it's a resource, but I prefer ore and stuff, you know. Because I have plenty of ice shards. You get a ton when you start perfection, but you get don't get ore, you know. In nice, well, you don't get ore. It's a gift. Actually, to hell with it. We'll just go this way. Reduces enmity by half. Handy. And my role waiting list number is number 2. Hopefully that means I'll be getting in soon. Don't have to kill some chinchillas. You know, if I don't need to, I don't want to. It's annoying. I was really looking forward to getting back to this game and playing it, but now that I'm playing it, I feel almost burnt out on it all over again. I think maybe I'm just MMOs are just, rubbing me the wrong way, Maybe I'm just getting tired of them. Right here. Oh, thankfully he's starting to die much quicker than the mud puppy. Probably also not helping my mood is the fact that I'm actually rather tired. That really helps moods. That's the end of the king, isn't it? Well struck. We'll see less of the foul little things I expect. That said, sailors talk of rats abandoning a sinking ship, do they not? But I should take more rightly. Perhaps I should more rightly take it as a good omen that the rats stay in Whitebrow. No, there's other quests I could be doing, but, I'm kind of tired of the game as is. Probably not best to be, adding to it. Tired. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. So cold, these cores are said to freeze the very air around them, making them perfect for cooling drinks on an especially hot day. What amazing device! But it's true and Obamic, sir. I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. Well, it's certainly impressive. I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation not profited by these unbelievers. Why does that man detest us so? Is it because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Doesn't like being proven wrong. So he's gonna be a little bitch about it. Things are very calm at present, but as soon as there is a sortie, we shall have our hands full again. We'd use another surgeon, certainly. Have to get to level 40. He's concerned by Gilman. About Gilman. And I missed out on the other bit. And now I'm done as much of the main quest as I can do here. Fine. Let's pop back to Nald. This episode's Nald for a reason. for a moment. Alright, let's go and see what's up this way. Over here. I want to see how many tokens I need to get the next promotion. Wait, what? I must complete rank 1 in Grand Company objectives of your hunting log. Our records show that this feat still eludes you. Let us speak again when you've achieved the requisite rank. Okay, that's a different one. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Clear selection. This. Go. It's odd that this is actually requiring me to go into a dungeon, but sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't know of any other of these that's required to go into a dungeon. I think it might be too late for me to get actually into any of the multiplayer stuff. It's a very daytime kind of server, you know? Shame I already hit the next level block. I was figuring I wouldn't hit one till I'd killed the elemental, the primal. No, you really do need to kill, you know, deal with the thing in here. Well, you really do need to run the dungeon to get this. That's annoying. It's very different to like any of the other ones I've done thus far. We're always on the lookout for a new talent. While with the old talent getting mauled and killed, proper training in a place like such as this, now that helps. Howatali was abandoned following the calamity, along with the Colosseum beasts that were raised there. Creatures have since broken free of their cages, claiming the former training grounds as their lair. Okay. Let's teleport. We can head up here and deal with these. Again, it's very different for it to actually require me to run a dungeon to get it. I wonder if I'll be able to get it all done in one run or not. It'd be nice if I could. That first habit made me think, oh, I teleported, need to remount. Just, again, me being a bit asleep and too used to WoW.